I'm here. I'm here. Hello, 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 hello. Happy Valentine's Day. How are you guys? Happy Valentine's Day. You guys know that song by Outkast? Guess what it's called? Happy Valentine's Day. Look it up. It's okay. It's not great, but we're back. It's Champions time, as Miguel Correa just said. How are we doing today? How are we doing today? I mean, this is a great Valentine's Day present. As 24 Kitsune said, I don't know if they're talking about that great singing I did to open everything up here. I'm sure that's what they were talking about. Or maybe they were talking about PSG versus Bayern Munich. That's a pretty decent Valentine's Day present as well, isn't it? I'm really looking forward to it. Let's take a quick look at the lineups and then we'll continue chatting, man. We're about 10 minutes out from the match kicking off. Let's see what's going on here. Have a nice pink banner at the bottom. You know, we're getting very festive with it. Really embracing the love today. You guys are all my Valentine. We got Gigio Donnarumma in goal. Sergio Ramos, Marquinhos, Danilo Pereira, a back three with PSG. No big surprise there. Hakimi and Nunes are the wing backs. In the middle, you have Marco Verratti and Warren Zaire-Emery, the young gun. He made it in. Carlos Soler will also be in there. It's probably going to be more like a 3-5-2, less a 3-4-3. But I guess we'll see, right? Messi and Neymar have made it. Mbappe is available for as a substitute. However, he was not present during the warm-ups, according to some reports. Apparently, he wasn't there. All of the other starters and substitutes were there, but apparently Mbappe was not out there warming up. We'll see. We'll see what happens, but it's not looking likely that he'll be out there. Now, as for the other team, Bayern Munich, Jan Sommer in goal. What a legend. Absolute legend. A FIFA legend for me. I did a very cursed Borussia Mönchengladbach career mode during the pandemic when there was no football going on. I hadn't played FIFA in a while. I was absolutely dog water at it. He saved my ass a million times. Let's see if he'll have to do that for Bayern Munich. I don't know. We'll see. But they have a back four, it's listed here, with João Cancelo as a left back. Alphonso Davies not starting. Matthijs de Ligt, Dayot Upamecano, and Benjamin Pavard. I would be surprised if this is a back three. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a back three, just looking at it. But, I mean, I guess we'll see during the match. Anyway, sorry, I keep getting distracted. Kimmich and Goretzka are out there. Musiala, Coman, Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting, and Leroy Sané. Beautiful. We'll see if that's a back three as well. I heard rumors that it was going to be a back three from our friend Manuel Veith. Great journalist. Nicolo is saying it's a 3-1-4-2. Okay. Okay. There we go. Yeah, how are you guys doing? What are your plans today? What are your plans today? Besides watching this match with me, which I'm very much looking forward to. Tidy La Real kit. Yes, sir. Repping Real Sociedad for this match. You did great on the football live stream yesterday. Hey, thank you, Freemind. Thank you. I hadn't really taken part in one of those things before, where it's like a live discussion with more than one other person. But it was fun, man. Shout out Liaz and Cam. Those guys are awesome. I really like what FTBL are doing on their channel, by the way. Really, really enjoy those guys. Hanging out with my dog and watching these matches. Let's go. What's your dog's name? Let me know. Got my girl a puppy for Valentine's Day? Whoa. Oh my God. Maximus. Claps for you. What do you guys think is going to happen in this one? Because Nicolo is saying Bayern 3-1. Bayern 3-1. Dan is saying he's doing summaries for 2 subjects and to read a book for school. That doesn't sound like any fun. Adrian, what do you think about the referees being all English? It sounds like there could be some VAR mistakes coming out. Yeah, if that's the case, because that's their specialty. That's their specialty. Misuse and mistakes with VAR. Misuse and mistakes. That's the English way. Bayern are going to smash Paris and Cancelo man of the match. I feel like that pickup for me, when everyone's healthy for Bayern, I was saying this actually on that live stream for FTBL yesterday, that Bayern could sort of become my favorite to win the Champions League just because of the stability. When they have everyone healthy, having Cancelo down the right and then Davies down the left, that's pretty nasty. If they get some defensive solidity to sort of balance things out. Coman's firing. Gnabry's firing. Musiala's great. We're forgetting about Sadio Mane. You know, like this is a potentially a very, very, very scary team. Both teams aren't really informed, so I'd say it's going to be a draw, says Toaster. But yeah, I think that Bayern could become maybe my favorite for this Champions League campaign. But we'll see. What do you guys think? I think English referees perform better when they're not reffing EPL games. I mean, could be the case. Could be the case. Tottenham versus Milan. Who's watching that one? That I mean, I could put that on right next to this, but then I don't like splitting my attention like that. I'd rather just watch the game after, you know? I'd rather be more focused on this than watch the other one after. Nah, I'm watching Burnley. Burnley on a crazy run right now. Burnley versus Watford. I see that. But yeah, Burnley's on a crazy run right now. They could potentially break the record for the championship points total, I read. Company killing it down there. Yes, I still watch on DAZN. Do they have a picture-in-picture feature? I don't see it in the browser. No, I don't see it. That's too bad. Let's watch Wrexham instead. Shout out Wrexham. And that run they went on in the FA Cup. That was a heartbreaker. Both matches really were heartbreakers for them. One to force that replay. Then the other one losing it at the end there. See ya, Urias. Thanks for coming through. Shout out Joel saying Forza Milan. Good luck in that match. That one is... I mean, both teams have some injury issues, don't they? Pretty bad. They are... Neither of them are at full strength at the moment, which is too bad. Before I snooze, don't forget to like the video, everyone. Yeah, let's go. 296 people, 39 likes. I think we can do better. You know, I'm not going to demand the world of you guys. I'm not going to demand every single one of you shows up to like it. It would be nice, but we could get a couple more at least. Just a couple more for old Adrian on Valentine's Day. A little Valentine's Day present for me. Basil Boss says, I'm optimistic though. I really think Bayern can get a solid result today and really kick their season into high gear. One thing I almost forgot about. Drop a dislike instead, says Miguel. Drop a hard dislike for me. Davies and Neymar having a nice chat. Love to see that. One thing I almost forgot about was good old away goals. See ya. See ya. Here we go. Substitutes are starting to come out. We're almost there, everyone. We're almost there. We're about 4 minutes away from kickoff. From hearing that Champions League anthem once again. What's your take on the former Benfica boys working their magic at Chelsea? I mean, it's just it's two very technically brilliant players who you would think are always going to enjoy playing with each other. We're talking about Enzo Fernandez and João Felix here, of course, if anyone is sort of wondering. It's two very brilliant players that you know, they're always going to love playing with each other. It didn't really surprise me to see them link up how they did in that first 30 to 40 minutes against West Ham. In the second half, different story. But I mean, Chelsea, they certainly aren't the finished article at this moment. You can't expect a manager to, granted, this has been not, I think, even belower than what people would have expected. But when you make that many signings, Madueke, Mudryk, Enzo, João Felix, those are all just January signings that are in that starting lineup. And Badiashile as well. Those are all just January signings. So put all those players together and expect them to click right away and to be brilliant right away. It's not going to happen. But apparently this is sort of the long game that Chelsea are wanting to play with all these players and the manager as well. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, Merzad, thank you for that donation, man. Big, big, big shout out to you, my friend. The first. Merzad, thank you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bayern 4-2 because Mbappe might be injured, but I will see, said Jams. We'll see. I'm pretty sure. I mean, if he wasn't taking part in the warm-up, I don't think that we'll see Mbappe today. I'd be surprised if we did. Hot take: culture won't allow for patience anymore. No, it's true. Everyone wants results yesterday these days. Just sitting and waiting and allowing someone to have time is not going to happen. We'll see. Did they walk out? Yes. Yes, they did. They did walk out. All the big stars on the pitch? No. If you guys want me to go over the lineups again quickly here, just to show you. This is PSG's lineup. Of course, Donnarumma in goal. But Mbappe is missing in that case. Other than that, pretty good. And then for Bayern, no Alphonso Davies, but the rest is looking nice. Juan Cancelo playing as a left back is interesting. I don't know if any sort of Bayern supporters, I hadn't followed Davies and his injury record recently, but please let me know if he's coming back from injury. I know that he scored recently. Him and Cancelo linked up for that header. He might be nursing something else. There we have it. Choupo-Moting can be clutch sometimes, swear he never misses headers, says Kotetsu. There is Mbappe on the bench. He is sitting on the bench. No Davies means I'm watching the Canadian on Watford then. Yes. Yes. Ismail Kone. What a talent he is. Miggs, my goodness. Greetings from the west coast of Canada. From my home. My home on the west coast. Bit of a segue given the stream, but who do you think Real Madrid should go for as a Benzema replacement and for a starting RB? I mean, as far as a Benzema replacement, first of all, I want to say thank you for that very generous donation. Thank you to anyone who has donated already. That includes Merzad. I don't think I missed anyone else, but thank you to Merzad and Miggs. Very kind of you guys. Much appreciated. Who should they go for as far as a Benzema replacement? For me, Kolo Muani from Eintracht Frankfurt. He can pass. He can shoot. I think he has... I'd have to look at updated stats right now. Last I checked, though, this was last week. He was at 28 appearances, 14 goals, 14 assists. A perfect split. I think that he's someone that they should invest in because he can do all of the things. Well, he can't do all of the things. We're talking about a Ballon d'Or winner, but you know what I mean. He can do both. And then a right back. A right back. That's a good question. I mean, I would have said Juan Cancelo previously, but he's gone now, and it looks like if that works out, I think that there's a real willingness between both City and Bayern to hit the negotiation table. Should that work out, and Cancelo will probably stay there. For starting right back, I've heard a lot of people complaining about Carvajal. Who do we got? My brain is going completely blank. It would be crazy if they swooped in and got Reece James. I know that he has a lot of injury issues. He has trouble staying fit these days. But Reece James, that's a right back I enjoy. Miggs, thank you for that donation, man. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated, my friend. Reece James will be a crazy one. No, what's crazy is that they had Hakimi. He gone now. Yeah, exactly. Jonathan, we're on the same wavelength. I still can't believe Real Madrid sold Hakimi. I would like to know what exactly was the thinking there and what happened. If there's sort of an inside story that I don't know about, I should say, as I, of course, can't follow every team in the world so closely. The match is about to start. Are you going to be showing the game on stream? Of course not. That does not happen. That does not happen on YouTube. You will get clapped for copyright. And that is not what I want to see happen to my channel. I want to keep my channel, thank you. But the match has started, guys. The match has started. Bayern on the ball early. We'll see what their shape sort of looks like. Choupo-Moting looking good already. Oof. Hit a speculative strike that just swerved wide of the goal. Great fit today. Hey, Leif, how are you? Miguel, how are you? Sorry, Miguel, I hadn't said hi to you yet. I apologize. Osimhen for Real Madrid? Sure, sure. I just went with Kolo Muani. What are PSG doing at the back there? I just went for Kolo Muani because he offers similar sort of ability as Benzema as far as being able to link up, passing, as well as finishing. But as someone pointed out, and as I wouldn't shut up about on Twitter, Real Madrid have Endrick for the future. PSG at the back are messy, man. I'm not talking Lionel. Oh my God, Upamecano nearly gave it up to Neymar there. Both sides a little bit hectic at the back. The feed in the corner is from livescore.com. De Ligt's on the ball. Coman down the left. Certainly is looking like a 3 at the back for Bayern. Certainly is. With João Cancelo on the right. So this from LiveScore was completely wrong. Showing it as a 4-2-3-1. Completely wrong. João Cancelo is playing on the right, which makes sense. I believe Coman will be playing as sort of a left wing back. Tarun, thank you for joining us. Welcome to the channel, man. That's a good ball in from João Cancelo, just out of reach for Choupo-Moting. Strange that Choupo is the best that Bayern can offer in the front. I mean, to be fair, Choupo-Moting has been playing incredibly well this season also. So keep playing him if you can. Also, they have Sadio Mane, who was supposed to sort of occupy that kind of area, or at least that was the thought, as he started to do at Liverpool last season, playing more centrally. But Choupo-Moting, when he was given that opportunity, he couldn't stop scoring. Coman now. Mars B, welcome back. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good switch of play from Benjamin Pavard. Over to Coman. Coman cutting inside. Cut out by Verratti. Ooh. PSG yet to really get any sort of influence on the ball. By the way, thanks for the answer. Crazy to think Arm had both shaking. Oh, Hakimi and Hernandez at one point, and now they're struggling in those positions. Shout out from Vancouver Island. My man, you're getting even closer to my home. You're getting even closer to my home. I was born in Victoria. I miss the island, especially at this time when it's full winter. It's tough. It's tough in Montreal, but it is an incredible city as well. Danilo on the ball. Can PSG conjure something up? Messi. Soler. Montreal in winter is hell. Yeah, it's not fun. There's a lot of snow out there right now. At least it's been okay. I'm gonna say it's been warm lately. We're talking. It's what is it today? 4 degrees today. Beautiful. T-shirt and shorts weather. Migs, I actually grew up in Duncan, but I was born in Victoria. That's summer over there. Not quite. Summer here, like, actually gets really hot in Montreal because it gets very humid. So with the Humidex, you can get up to mid 30s or so. That's pretty hot, or at least hotter than people outside of Canada think Canada gets to. Who scored? I'm not seeing any scores. I'm not seeing any goals yet. Good defending there. Oof. De Ligt all the way back to Jan Sommer. Pavard, another great switch of play. We've seen that twice in this match already, in the first 7 minutes. Twice. Benjamin Pavard all the way over to Kingsley Coman. Brahim Diaz scored for Milan. Okay. Not a good start for Spurs. Yeah, that one is so hard to call. That tie. Oh, Messi, if he can release Marquinhos or Zaire Emery, sorry. Again, watching the joys of watching on a tiny screen. you have to try and guess who each player is. But yeah, that Milan versus Tottenham matchup is very difficult to call. Both have injuries. Both are not in great form. Certainly not at the peak of their powers, it's fair to say. Spurs have a good attack. AC Milan were really struggling defending until they switched to that back three. But then you also have an Antonio Conte in Europe tax, which I think he's won like 13 out of 36 matches. So it's like, how do you choose? Mohamed Safwat, welcome, Mohamed. I think I remember you from being a member before, but we're going to run it anyway.
It's ecstasy. Astonishing.
Welcome, Mohammed. Welcome. Back, I should say. Welcome back. Zaire Emery nearly played that through for Neymar. He just renewed. Yes. How's that not easy to call? Like Chiellini said, it's Tottenham. I know, but when I made my predictions initially, we're talking an AC Milan that was losing 4-0 to Lazio, losing 5-2 at home to Sassuolo. Tatarusanu can't save anything. He's a professional dodgeball player in goal for them. It wasn't looking good. And then Pioli made this change of formation after. And so now it's a little bit easier to see. Plus, you add in all of the injuries for Tottenham, which have happened recently as well. So it definitely, you can look to AC Milan beating Tottenham. But before, different story. Muzai. Hello, my friend. Muzai Records is here. Oh, goodness me. What have I done? There we go. There he is. Bayern sort of finally getting into that box. And the press from Bayern, which is something that we saw from Benfica as well, which is always the problem with PSG, is they try to play it out from the back. And if you press efficiently, you can smother them. And they'll start to make mistakes at the back and cough up the ball. But Muzai Record says, what up? Love the Zlatan video. Finally managed to get some free time. Hey, a busy man. A very busy man. Thanks for coming through, Muzai Records. We missed you around here. We missed you. Thank you for that donation, by the way. Cancelo trying to dink one to the back post. Easy collect for Donnarumma. Not enough whip on that. No, of course, Martin. Of course. It is. I mean, you're not wrong. It is the history of Tottenham. That was factual. That was factual from Chiellini. Where am I watching? I am watching in my room in Canada on DAZN. What do you think about Renato getting injured once again? Oh, man. I feel for the kid. It's... At this point, what do you do? Like, he's just going to be one of those guys, it seems like, that's going to be forever injured. It's constant, man. I was really excited when he went to PSG. I was really excited to see what he could do. It's depressing, though. It's really depressing how often that guy's injured. Upamecano. It's all Bayern as far as possession goes. All Bayern. Miggs. Oh, my goodness. We got to run it again. Miggs, the new member. Throw it to the man.
And forget around. It's ecstasy.
Astonishing.
It's ecstasy. Miggs. Welcome, my Vancouver Island brother. You're a Spaniard married to a Canadian, so I'm digging that Real Sociedad. Originally from Alicante, but grew up in the UK and then moved to Canada. I've been around. Yeah, you have been around. And to end up in Campbell River, of all places, is crazy. A Spaniard in Campbell River. Onizuka, how are you? Yeah, Miguel, it is a tragic story, eh? I just want the best for Renato. Take a year off. Although getting back into football, it might be difficult after that, and you'll get some other injury because you took too long off. But this is looking dangerous from Bayern. Here's Musiala. It was well won by Coman. Here's Choupo-Moting cutting into the box. He nearly gets through, and the referee has brought it back for offside. It's sad though with Renato. It really is. People who haven't watched much of him won't get it. They'll have seen the failed move to Bayern, the loan to Swansea, blah, blah, blah. It's just too bad. It's really too bad. Now, Messi trying to switch the play to Neymar. Neymar with some room up against Benjamin Pavard. Good ball inside to Messi, but good tracking back by Leon Goretzka. Denzel Roman, how are you? Thanks for coming through. Yeah, you fixed your membership, Hans. You fixed your membership. I see it. You're there. He's a perfect fit for LFC. He's injured, says Chandler. Yeah, seriously. Seriously. It's too bad. Whoa, Migs. Gifting memberships. My goodness. Brandon, Raphael, MSG, and Robbie G, and FCH Sean all gifted memberships from Migs. That is too kind of you, Migs. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I mean, I think we got to hit it again. We got to hit it again.
And forget around. It's ecstasy.
Times 5. It's ecstasy times 5, Migs. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Another ball in from João Cancelo. Everyone who just became a member, you can help yourself to these lovely emoji that I'm going to spam into the chat right now. Holy Migs, my man. Enjoy, enjoy. Here's Messi on the ball. PSG looking a little bit better in the last 5 minutes. At least getting on the ball a lot more. Soler, that is a poor pass. Easily read by De Ligt. Now, can Bayern transition? That is great from Carlos Soler. Winning the ball back immediately for PSG. Infundo Sotetsi. Wow, another member. How many members is that today? It is absolute ecstasy in this live stream. Thank you. Mfundo Sotetsi, I hope I didn't butcher your name, man, but thank you for joining. Steve at halftime, I don't see why not. Welcome to all the new members. Welcome. Kaushal T, you don't have to do anything. Sometimes it's just there's a lot of messages going through. I can't read them all, so whatever catches my eye, I go with, and I'm sorry if I miss your messages. Miguel's in general absolute chads. That's crazy. We got double Migs out there. I know, Muzai. It's crazy. By the way, are you still doing the podcast? It's up in the air. It's tough getting 4 people together all the time. So we'll see. We will see. Cancelo. Bayern trying to hit back. When they have possession with their center backs, there's another huge switch of play to Kingsley Coman. This from Upamecano. Coman stepping inside on Hakimi very easily, actually. Easier than expected. Coman against Hakimi again. He beats him again. Coman looking good. Cancelo now up against Nuno Mendes, the 2 Portuguese. Do you prefer Bayern or PSG? I prefer Benfica. Here's Kimmich. Upamecano hits it right at Lionel Messi. Chandler, yeah, I mean, I would love to. I need to go to some matches. I did one last season. I did a match vlog last season when I went to see PSG, actually, up against Lille. That was really fun. Really, really fun. I swooped in late, so I'm not sure if you've given predictions or not, but what's your scoreline for this match and who takes the tie? Ooh. For this one in particular, for this match in particular, I'm going to say Thomas Muller comes on. And he has a hand in the game-winning goal. I think it's going to be 2-1 Bayern for this one. And I think that Bayern are going to take it just in general. That's my original prediction, was that Bayern would go through. So I'll say 2-1 Bayern in this one. SSK Minutes thought that I was wearing a Porto kit. No. It is very... God, I wish you hadn't said that. Now I'm going to look at this kit differently now. Can you add more 2+ years icons? You know what? I should do that. I made those membership things on my old computer, so I don't know if I have that file still, but I'll think of something. It could be a completely different shape. Here's Neymar running at this Bayern back line against Pavard and Upamecano. Neymar goes down, holds his face. Interesting. It must have been something that we all missed. Here's Coman running at this PSG back line now, who has looked very dangerous. Oh, that is good. That is good tracking back from Verratti, and that attack is over. This game's going to be a lovely draw, says Mfundo. I won't try your last name. You said I butchered it. We'll just leave it at that. Can the 2-year icon be your face? No, I don't know. That seems weird. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe you guys can vote on what the 2-year icon should be. Who will win in headers? Good question. Neymar, it looks like he is okay, which we're all very happy to see. Let's see what happened to his face. Oh, yeah. There was definitely contact from Pavard as he came across him. Enough to hold your face? No. But but it wasn't like it was non-existent contact, you know? It wasn't a Rivaldo situation. We'll say that. But no, definitely not. Not a pen. Not a pen. It was just some incidental contact as he sort of came across his body. Michel Plantini. You want Plantini for the icon? Maybe. Hakimi. 22 minutes in. Luis, who would you consider a favorite for the UCL then? For me, I don't see PSG as a favorite. But I think that Bayern, if they start to find some form, could be very, very dangerous. Kovac. Wow. Get yourself some hot Cheetos. Don't tempt me. I think, you know what? I think I might. Kovac, I hope it's cool. I hope it isn't cheating if I get the jalapeno Cheetos. Because I much prefer those to the hot Cheetos. Personally. I just think the flavor is there, you know? But Kovac, I will use that. That will be added to the Cheeto fund. So thank you for that donation, man. Very much appreciated. Ball in, away by Donnarumma, punching it away. I've been sub since 2018 and the production's only gotten slightly better. Stick around another 5 years and we'll get marginally better. Benjamin Pavard. Sane. I feel like I've barely seen him in this match. Sane again. Am I crazy? I swear that's the first I've seen of him in this match. Or maybe that's just, you know, Adrian watching on a tiny screen again. Zakaria. Zakaria is here. Welcome, Zach. How we doing? People are saying Napoli is the favorites. Yeah, I would say so too. I would say so too, based on my Champions League video that I did. Kimmich. 25 minutes in. Sommer. I'm a Bayern fan, but I feel like Bayern lacks something, and I'm not sure if it's because of the current team or Nagelsmann. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it might be Nagelsmann. I'm not sure. I don't watch Bayern enough to say, to be honest with you. I don't follow them closely enough to say definitively. Coman trying to hit it back across. Referee says offside, I believe. Unless that was a whistle from the crowd. Benfica are going to lift it. Okay, let's go. Adrian is lying. Benfica's winning it this season. Yes, sir. A lot of people are saying that Benfica could make the semis. I'm just excited for tomorrow. Eli Martinez. Eli. I got to stick with Eli. You know, to me, you're Eli. And you will always be Eli. I hope that's cool. I hope you're still cool with that. Martinez. Yellow card. Benjamin Pavard gets a yellow card. Matt Campbell, how are you, man? Tuned in and did the Grandpa Simpson in and out thing when I saw Fonzie was dropped, by the way. There it is. There it is, Matt. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? I think it's going to be 0-0, says Akara Siu. Oh, that's a good ball. Musiala. Nearly. Nearly. Goes out for a corner. Sergio Ramos, good defending there. Nil or 1-1 energy. I mean, maybe. We'll see. Corner kick here. Hopefully we're all wrong. Or you're all wrong, I should say. I think there's gonna be goals. 2 or 3. I'll say 2.5 goals in this game. Kimmich with sit in. Headed away by Marquinhos. Comes to the edge of the box for Coman. Couldn't even guess who that was. Hashtag small screen. Chris, Miguel is a Benfica supporter. I think he's just being realistic. We haven't seen Benfica up against a top European side for a while. I mean, PSG have been decent this season. They went on a great run, but in January they've not been good. At least when Benfica faced them, they were still on that good run. Juventus, all over the place. So if Benfica makes it past Club Brugge, we'll see. We'll see what happens after that. I look forward to whoever we play as long as it's not a German team. Free kick. Pass to Tony. Come on, man. Don't do that. Let's see this free kick. Kimmich off the wall and out for a corner kick. Off Danilo's dome. Roger Schmidt losing against Scott Parker. God. like Cam was saying in the live stream yesterday on FTBL, if Scott Parker gets a Champions League win against Benfica, I will not hear the end of it. Oh God, please no. Please no. Please no. Don't let that happen, Schmidt. Benjamin Pavard fouled by Neymar. Have you guys noticed that with Neymar, he gets like very personal beef with whoever his marker is? Ooh, Choupo-Moting at the back post. Nearly getting that header on goal. Oh, nearly. That was a good opportunity. It came off of Nuno Mendes' head. But yeah, as I was saying, Neymar kind of gets in this like personal beef with his markers on the pitch. I guess that's what sort of, gets him up for it, right? Different strokes for different folks. Choupo-Moting, that's a great ball to Musiala. Musiala, good defending by Sergio Ramos. Or sorry, Marco Verratti this time. Much shorter man. If Scott Parker gets a Champions League win in general, we won't hear the end of it. Yeah, Jesse, you might be right. That is a huge glow up. That is a huge glow up from Bournemouth to Brugge. Another corner for Bayern. Just over the head of De Ligt, but the referee had blown a whistle anyway. Looked like there was a foul on Verratti there. Nagelsmann going with the high turtleneck tonight, everyone. If you're a follower of Nagelsmann's fashion choices, they can be interesting. They can be very interesting. Danilo looking good on the ball. Nuno. The ball is given up again. Sané. Loose control. Loose control. Are you rooting for Cremonese to win the Coppa Italia and get relegated? That would be sick. That'd be sick. It would be like Wigan winning the FA Cup. Speaking of Roberto Martinez, by the way, I see his name in the chat. Messi on the ball. Messi. Good tackle by Kimmich. Musiala. Sané now. Sané. Almost lost it again. Sané's a weird player. I miss the prime Sané from Man City. That guy. He was him. Maybe I'm being harsh on him. I'll chill out on the Sané slander. But sometimes, guys, you know, when I slander people, they end up scoring. So I could be doing Bayern a favor for any of those Bayern supporters out there in the chat. Kimmich, another switch. Big switch to Coman, who cuts inside and strikes just wide. Accidental rhyme. How's the Tottenham AC Milan match going? Thoughts? Anyone watching that one still? I know it's still 1-0, but what's the flow of the match like? What leg do you think matters more, the first or second leg? I think they're equally as important, honestly. Because it ain't over till it's over, man. It's just awful football. They keep fighting. Okay, so both matches are just simmering. Here's Messi going on a run. Oh, had 3 that he went past. Hey, Leif, Griezmann is having a nice little renaissance, if you will. Jesse says that the Tottenham Milan game gives me a I'll catch the highlights kind of vibe. Fist of Ren, who do you support? What app do I use for the live stream? For the live stream, I'm watching on DAZN. For the little live like match thingy in the bottom corner, that's livescore.com. Don't jinx it. Sorry, Leif. I'll shut up about it. Braga will win the Champions League next year. Come on. Although win is more rocks for their Rock Garden Stadium. Has your prediction for this tie changed? Still the same, man. Nothing's changed. I haven't seen much from PSG. PSG are the home team, you'll remember. PSG are the home team. They do, of course, have people like Messi, who they're showing the replay of that run he went on, who can change a game out of nowhere. Neither keeper has been troubled. Has there been a shot on target yet? Let's check that. If there has, it was definitely not a difficult save. Okay. Live score is not showing me anything. So sorry, guys. I won't be able to tell you what the throw-in stats are today. That's unfortunate. There's been one shot on target. One shot on target for Bayern. PSG, anyone want to guess how many attempts they have? PSG, how many attempts? Brendan, you're looking at stats. Don't cheat. Yeah, it's zero. It's zero. It's zero. It's zero. You're all right. Kovac, another donation. I don't need to add it. Your name's already there. This will also go into the Jalapeno Cheeto Fund. If you could do a podcast with any player, who would you choose? I've actually thought of this before. And for me, it's simple. It's Timo Werner. That dude is hilarious. I would love to sit down with Timo Werner. He's so funny. Easy. It's all good, Brendan. It's all good. Kane is getting harassed. Oh, no. Yeah, Thomas Muller would be great, too. Timo is both intentionally and unintentionally funny. Yeah, he is. He really... Oh, God. Steve's yelling at me. No iced coffee today. No, sir. And Zach, thank you for 2 years, man. It's crazy. I'll grab Steve at halftime. Don't worry. He's just going to come in and meow like crazy. Julia's holding him at the door. Just a death stare. What? What? You know what it is? He's hungry. Ooh, Goretzka with a header at the near post. Just goes wide. Feed him? He's not hungry. I mean, he's not... There's no reason why he should be hungry, is what I'm trying to say. He has been fed. He has been fed. But his next feeding is at 5, so he starts to get a little squirrely. Not a good corner kick. Now, can PSG make something of this? Zach, whoa, Zach. Thank you for that donation, man. That was a decent through ball for a Zare Emily. Zare Emily. You guys know that great manager, Unai Emery? He's my favorite. Zaire Emery. Now I'm going to say Emily every time. Benjamin to Cancelo. Cancelo easily hit away. Rabona commentary, yeah. It's been really good, hasn't it? Talking about Unai Emily and how my cat's hungry. Verratti playing it through to Neymar. Yeah, we do just vibe, Brendan. Leif says Unai Empoli is my favorite manager. I don't think Neymar was off there, but the ball was a little bit too heavy anyway. We'll show the cat. Don't worry. The cat will be shown. Zaire Empoli. By the way, fellas, I have the next Roots of the Rivalry in the works here. It's a match that is being played on the 25th, and it is not from Europe. Kimmich. Coman with tons of space once again. Sané. Coman up against two defenders, and he beats Hakimi again. That's twice. Twice. Kimmich. Ooh. Saved by Donnarumma. Bayern, they're trying. They're trying. They're trying. We got a second shot on target. That's right, Brendan. Do we think Fonzie is coming in to take advantage of the tired legs later? They've been playing him higher since Cancelo arrived, right? Yeah, I mean, he could be coming in for... Well, that's the thing, is that Coman is killing it out there right now. So maybe if Coman gets tired out, if they want to sort of manage his minutes, we can see Fonzie coming in there. Cancelo has been doing well down the right. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what kind of changes, or if he does a change of shape. But, I mean, I don't see why he would go for a change of shape at the moment. Defensively, they've limited PSG to absolutely nothing. Davies in, Sané out, says Fist of Ren. And then move Coman inside. Zach, again. Damn. Happy Valentine's Day to you. I didn't even say that properly. Oh my God, my screen just cut out. What's happening? What's happening? Stop it. I might have to change my HDMI cable at halftime. I don't know what's going on here. My screen keeps cutting out. I can't see anything. I can't see anything. Stop. Okay. I have to hold the cable up. Nuno. Nuno still has it. Not the best pass from Nuno, but it is a foul from De Ligt. Okay. HDMI cable is now fine. Free kick. Great area for either Neymar or Messi. De Ligt just absolutely tossed him to the ground. The introvert, how are you? How are you? Zach, by the way, I got cut off there, but thank you for that donation, man. Very, very kind of you. Messi to take this free kick. Is Mbappe playing, Keith? No, he is not. He is on the substitute bench. However, I believe he did not partake in the warm-up at the beginning of the match. We'll see if he does at halftime here. Harry Kane just tried lobbing the keeper in close and smoked the bar. Final kick of the half, I am sure. Messi. Off the wall. Straight into the wall. And that's the half. The half is up. I mean, there's been moments from Bayern. Bayern is the only team that's really doing anything in this half. You keep seeing Coman cooking Hakimi down the right or Bayern's left. Big switches of play all the way over to Coman. They're not really focusing on Cancelo on this right side as much. That's for sure. A lot of the production for Bayern and their focus of play has been down the left through Coman. And you can see why, based on how well he's doing taking on defenders and getting the beating of them pretty much every time. In fact, let's look at what his dribble success rate is here quickly. I would be curious to see player statistics. Attacking. Dribbles attempted and successful. Kingsley Coman, 3 out of 3. So 100% dribble success rate. Which, I mean, that passes the eye test as well from what we've seen on the pitch. So it's understandable as to why they keep on focusing on him. Halftime, Steve time? Yeah, and I mean, I got to refill my water as well. Why don't I do that now? Let's get that out of the way. And then we'll come back and look at more stats, etc., 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 and have some fun. My God, this commercial is so loud. Jesus. Don't you hate that? They do it on purpose, man. The broadcast is so quiet, and then it goes to a commercial, and it's like, bah! Let's see how loud my commercial is. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Not bad? To me, it's not so bad. He's not happy. Like I said. I mean, he's purring. Hey, hands off the mic, man. But that's him. That's Steve. It's a dog. Yes, it's a big dog. Okay, he's chilled out now. He's embracing it. Thing of beauty. A thing of beauty on Valentine's. My damn screen keeps cutting out. Might have to go to a BRB for a moment, okay? Because I can't see anything. I can't see anything. I better change this quickly, okay? I'll be right back again. Sorry. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. Just got to switch to the Samsung HDMI and everything works. Can't trust these shitty Amazon ones. Anyways, not an ad. I wish. So we're here. We're here, 0-0 in this game. Let's see if there's any other fantastic stats that we can look at. Oh, pretty baby. You should have a technical difficulties thing. Yeah, I should. Definitely having technical difficulties. But we're here now. It's good now. Now we're all good. Boom. Hello. Musiala, 1 successful dribble out of 4. I would be interested in seeing Sané's, if he's even had any. No, he hasn't even tried. So never mind. Never mind. But yeah, Kingsley Coman, killing it. Killing it. Let's see defensively. Hakimi's been dribbled past twice. And I bet twice. 2 of them were from Coman. That's for sure. Nuno has also been dribbled past twice. Sané quiet this game. Yeah, the last one he has been. He has been. Score update. Southend United are 1-0 down to Halifax Town. Guys, should we switch to that match? Perhaps we shall. It's too bad with Sané because like we were saying earlier, he was such a fun player to watch at Man City. Such a fun player to watch back then. Donna made good saves though, says Zuri Flores. Yeah, he made a couple of... He made that one on Kimmich. I can't even remember the other one that he saved. If I'm being open and honest. And transparent. At least the technical issues are happening at halftime. Yeah, it's just those shitty cables. We got the good ones now. We got the good ones now. Oh, you guys aren't allowed to see that. Women's Champions League coverage. You can't see that, okay? Don't tell YouTube. Let's look at the AC Milan match. I am curious. I know that stats won't tell you anything, really. But it is nice to see now and then. Total shots. 5. Much more of an even game, it looks like, than this one. If we're just going to be, SofaScore merchants and just say... Oh, yeah, I watched this game. And then go and look. Oh, 2 big chances, 1 big chance missed. But anyone who is watching this game, has it been as even as the stats would suggest? Look at the expected goals difference, though. Granted, one team has a goal, with Brahim Diaz getting that goal. But Heung-min Son with a decent rating here. Dribble attempts, 1 and 1. Touches, 30. Passing, looking decent. Fouls 10-6. Brendan, you're right. You are right. Sané has been pretty sane so far. Wow. Oh, baby. We love a shitty joke, don't we? I know I do. Claudio, how are you? Pirates Rock says pretty close to 200 likes so far. Nice. Nice indeed. Who wants to help out with more? Look at this. This is the missing players derby, isn't it? Did Benacer actually make it in? Because sometimes... No, he didn't. Sometimes SofaScore does this where it's like doubtful or out. And then you see the player on the pitch. It's crazy. Look at this. Højbjerg suspended. Lloris out. Sessegnon out. Bissouma out. Bentancur out. Did his ACL in recently. Benacer doubtful. Maignan, what's going on with him? When's he going to come back? It seems like never. Bringing back the long hair. Those were too... Nah, no long hair for me. I actually need to get a haircut soon. It's getting a little puffy on the sides. Florenzi, Ibra. Ibra might be back soon too. Hey, Adrian, should Bayern look for an attacking option at striker? I mean, we were talking about that earlier. I don't think that Choupo-Moting has been that bad. Now, is he a longevity signing? No, not really. I think that they never would have expected Sadio Mane. Oh, God. Having Leroy Sané and Sadio Mane in the same team shouldn't be allowed because it confuses my brain. I get scrambled in the brain. But yeah, I think that they were sort of relying on him through the middle to be that guy. Sadio Mane, that is. But I'm sure that they'll consider someone. There was, decent talk about them going for Harry Kane at one point. Maybe they'll go after Kolo Muani. Like, speaking of him earlier, maybe they'll go after him. But yeah, Choupo-Moting is not a longevity signing. Leroy Mane and Sadio Sane. Mario Sane. Who am I talking about? Look, there's a commercial for you guys. Do you think Neymar should leave PSG? At this point, the amount of times that he has to answer whether he's going to stay or go or whether there's a beef in the locker room or not, I would want to just be done with it. Go back to La Liga or something. Have some fun there. Unless he loves it at PSG. I don't know, but the amount of headache that it seems to be, I would want to leave, personally. Who would want Neymar at this point? I think quite a few teams would take him. I think quite a few would, honestly. But I get your point. He is sort of a, well, first of all, he demands insane wages. Secondly, he can apparently be a bit of a problem, but it's hard to say. Is it just an Mbappe thing? Because Neymar was signed wanting to be the star, and then Mbappe is given more. I don't know. By all accounts, he got along super well with Luis Suarez and Messi, and their relationship and how that has been preserved over the years is sort of a testament to that. So it does seem like it's something just to do with this sort of Paris setup, and I don't know that he really steps on the toes of his other teammates in Brazil with the Brazil side or anything. What's your favorite food? I would say overall probably, well, look, if we're talking about favorite food item, chicken wings have a special place in my heart, but favorite food in general, I've been really into Lebanese the last little while. Like, hit me with a manikish. Oof. Let's go. Never get a Brazilian after they turn 30. You're not wrong. But, yeah, who knows what Neymar's going to end up doing. Maybe he'll want to go play for Inter Miami or something. Who knows? What's your Barca United prediction? Yeah, that's a big matchup in the Europa League, isn't it? Sorry for coughing on the mic. Barca have just been so solid lately, haven't they? I think that Barca will come through, but United too. It's two teams that have been improving a lot in the last little while, haven't they? Barca are on that great run. But yeah, like Matt Campbell said, Rashford has been unstoppable. Isn't he at 21 goals already? What was his career best for a single season? 22? I'm not even sure. But it's crazy how his game has evolved under Erik ten Hag. The amount of headers he scored recently alone. Much more of a poacher, but he can still run at players and score from distance. He's just all around a threat. But that Barca defense lately, speaking of, how many clean sheets do they have in a row? Not in a row, but I mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 clean sheets in their last 8 games. That's not too shabby. The teams are coming back out. Rashford had 25 in 2019-20. Yeah, I mean, he's had 21 already. He's playing out of his mind under Ten Hag. Yeah, that Weghorst signing has been interesting, hasn't it, Matt? Forza Milan, says Joel Harrison. Good luck to him. Good luck to any Spurs people out there. You know, it doesn't really matter to me who goes through. Prakshal, we were talking about that earlier, actually, the Graham Potter thing. And just to sum it up, I think that it's asking a lot of a manager to get immediate results when you have, like, how many new signings did he have? How many January signings did he have in that lineup against West Ham? 4 or 5? João Felix, Madueke, Mudryk, Enzo, Badiashile. Is that it? Is that it? 5 that I'm counting. There could be another one. But yeah, to expect instant results when you change the team so quickly like that, you're asking a lot of somebody. But we'll see. There's not a lot of patience in the game anymore. Davies is on. Matt, change games. Alphonso Davies comes on for João Cancelo. Cancelo didn't do much in that. He put in a couple of crosses that were either gathered by Donnarumma or went untouched. So Davies is on. Kimpembe is on for Hakimi. No surprise there. Hakimi could not keep up with Coman. Only to find out that now it's Davies. Okay, so how is this going to change things for Zaire Emery is playing? It looks like Emery is playing on the right. Or sorry, Empoli. Zaire Empoli. Davies will be up against Emery and Marquinhos. Yeah, Davies playing as a left wing back. Interesting. Let's see what happens. It's a new game now. Emily is playing on the right. Let's go, Emily. I feel like PSG's formation never stays formed. Yeah. You feel like they lose shape often? I don't think you're wrong there. And Mo, thank you, man. There's a loose pass from Zaire Emery. Leroy Sané on the ball. Sané. Good ball inside. Ooh, Goretzka just couldn't hang on to it. Here's Davies, his first touch. There we go. No wonder there was no volume. Kimmich. Hey, no problem, Chandler. My pleasure, man. Nuno trying to outrun Pavard. It looks like he will. He has done. Upamecano coming over to cut it out. Pavard, did he take him out? He did. Well done from Nuno Mendes. Yeah. No card. No card. PSG is missing Mbappe's pace, says Jiva. Nuno Mendes just provided some of it there, but yeah, I mean, not having Mbappe out there is... you can't understate that. That's one of the best in the world, perhaps the best on his day. At this time, at least. Neymar. Good ball. Ooh, headed away by Goretzka. Mike Harstad. A win for Bayern is a win for football, he says. Thank you for that donation. Here's Choupo-Moting now, up against his former side. Oh, cutting inside, does well. It just gets away from him. Verratti plays it into the belly of Musiala, literally. Davies up against Zaire Emery. I did it again, man. I can't get it out of my head. Mike, thank you for that donation, buddy. Sergio Ramos. This match is coming alive now. Here's Lionel Messi. A little chaos indeed. We like that, Cynthia. It's working. Soler up against Benjamin Pavard. This match is much more lively, folks. And filled with a little bit of fog. We got some smoke, some pyro. It's helping. Leif, I believe that Pavard himself is... I could be wrong. Someone please correct me if I'm wrong. But I swear I remember him saying that he prefers to play center back. Zaire Emery getting away from Alphonso Davies does brilliantly well. Good ball in also. Ooh. Neymar. Nearly got on it. Good defending by Upamecano. Well done by the 16-year-old. Well done up against Alphonso Davies. Corner kick PSG. Neymar. Kimpembe. While in Danilo. Ooh, Jan Sommer kind of made a mess of that. And it was offside. Where was I when I was 16? Yeah, good question. Do you think Napoli can make it to the Champions League final? Yeah, why not? They're playing some of the best football in Europe. Of course they can. Will they? I don't know. Mbappe is warming up with his teammates now. There's a chance we'll see him. There's a chance we'll see him. But yeah, of course, Napoli could make it. Will they? I don't know. Danilo got clattered there by Sommer. Hopefully he's okay. He's getting attended to at the moment. You're lagging almost a minute. Yeah, I'm at the mercy of DAZN, man. They are slow sometimes. They are very much behind, but this is the Canadian broadcaster. This is who I have to watch it through. So it's unfortunate, but I'm at the mercy of them. It's literally a minute behind. It's too bad. Reminiscing on the Jimmy Conrad days, says Zuri Flores. Jimmy's still out here making YouTube videos. He's back in the game, isn't he? Let me check. I remember seeing I watched a video from him just the other day. Yeah, man. He's still making videos. I mean, he's mostly on the shorts. But he's still making videos. Here's Benjamin Pavard. Upamecano. PSG dropping into a 1, 2. Oh, no, it's only 4. It looks like 5. Choupo-Moting. Alphonso Davies. Ball into the box. Coman. Whoa. Coman scored. That was the most casual of finishes I've ever seen. Finally, what a ball from Alphonso Davies. He'll take all the credit. Of course. It was all Davies. 1-0. 1-0 Bayern out of nowhere. A ball chopped in from Alphonso Davies. Way beyond the far post for Kingsley Coman. It doesn't matter what wing he's playing on. He is unmarked. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. Oh, Donnarumma. Oh, Donnarumma. That's not a good look. That's not a good look for Donnarumma. But hey, look, take nothing away from the ball. Coman has been excellent all game, and that continues. Those switches of play continue to hurt PSG consistently. But yeah, Donnarumma definitely could have done better. It looks like Mbappe is coming on. FG, my prediction was that Bayern would go through. Messi. Can PSG reply? Coman just like scoring the 1-0 against PSG. Yeah, that's his thing. Year after year. Soler. Such a random signing, Carlos Soler. Neymar with the strike blocked by Upamecano. Marquinhos gets a shove in the back, keeps on going. Hey, Adrian, are you Portuguese or something? I am Canadian, but my parents are Portuguese. Mbappe is indeed coming on. Upamecano now. PSG, when they drop into that back 5. Which leaves Akers. This has been a bit of a disaster class from Galtier in some ways. Because every single time, the wing backs for Bayern have so much space. Look at how much space Alphonso Davies just had. Musiala now. Ooh. Sorry, that was Sané. That was Sané. My bad. Again, small screen problems. I see a guy with dark hair running through the middle. You just got to guess. Goretzka wide to Alphonso Davies. Look at how much space there is for the wing backs. Coman on the right, acres of space. Davies on the left, acres of space. Here's Coman, speaking of the devil. Nearly, but dealt with there by Sergio Ramos. Mbappe and Fabian Ruiz coming on. Steven is meowing at the door. What do you want? Meow. Mbappe. Mbappe is on. I feel like Soler was having a great game, though. Yeah, he was. He was. Zaire Emery is off. Fabian Ruiz on. So who's going to play wingback? Marquinhos. No. Maybe they're having a change of shape. Let's see. Steve, go meow at your mom. Got him. Coman. Kimmich. Danilo. Here's Mbappe with space to run into. Benjamin Pavard. Mbappe is in the middle. Neymar does not give him the ball. That's the end of that attack. Coman. Upamecano. Forward for Choupo-Moting. It is cut out by Pernil Kimpembe. Respect to Emery, he did well. He did do well. He did very well. That spin on Alphonso Davies. Oh, Verratti, not a great tackle. Referee lets them play on because Bayern have an opportunity to attack. Can they get the switch of play? Nearly. Because again, there's so much space in the wide areas. I'm interested to see what their shape is going to be here. Is it really Marquinhos playing as the right wing back now? It looks like it is. Ball forward. Mbappe. And his first pass is not a good one. It was on his left, to be fair to him. Leif, that's a very astute observation. I feel like PSG is only dangerous when someone breaks loose on their own. Absolutely no team play. Yeah, it's like Messi has been absolutely silent. Neymar hasn't really done anything. In this half, I'm talking about. But yeah, I think that they've switched to a 4-4-2. PSG, that is. And I think that Marquinhos is playing as a right back. I think. We'll see. It might just be 4-4-2 in defense. That's what it looks like to me, though. Marquinhos is the right back. Verratti is sort of the wide right in the midfield. Did De Ligt just commit without fouling? Yes. Big shout out to Matthijs De Ligt there. Not fouling somebody. Good work. And not handling the ball either. Do you like Formula One? I don't watch it. I don't dislike it, but I just haven't really watched it at all. Choupo-Moting, good control. Dwells on it a little too much. Marquinhos, Sergio Ramos. That's a great ball to Verratti. Verratti. What was that? Davies now. Inside to Moting. Choupo-Moting, that is. Kimmich with room. And it's a bad strike. What's your favorite team? CFR Cluj. Upamecano all the way back to Jan Sommer. That's not the easiest of passes. Good control by Jan Sommer. And Bayern just give up the ball. All the way back to Donnarumma. We have half an hour to go in this one. Second half is definitely more interesting than the first. With the changes that have been made by each side. Change of shape for Bayern. Change of personnel change of shape for PSG. Change of personnel for Bayern. This is why I could never be a commentator. Because I say stuff like Zaire, Emily. Ball forward for Coman, who has been absolutely taking names in this. Good ball in. Choupo-Moting. Ooh. Good strike at goal. Acrobatic. Decent. Decent from Choupo-Moting. That's fantastic. If that had a little bit more direction on it. Messi, Neymar, good passing here. Messi again, surrounded by 3 Bayern defenders. 3-on-1, they come out on top. Benjamin Pavard, inside for Sané. That's well done, Benjamin Pavard. Sané, can he keep it under control? He just about does. Coman, again, just running away from Fabian Ruiz. He's been incredible in this match. Musiala, Goretzka, Sane. There's Davies on the overlap. Oh, Sane. Dwelled on that for half a second too long. He needed to play that through earlier for Alphonso Davies. Upamecano, they're back on it again. Bayern all over PSG. Oh my goodness, Musiala. The wing play from Bayern has been insane. Choupo-Moting off the post. Oh my God. The wing play from Bayern has been fantastic, whether it's Coman, whether it's Musiala, Davies, whomever. Nuno Mendes and previously Hakimi are not having a good day. Bayern really very, 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 very much on top. Corner kick now. Choupo-Moting with 2 great opportunities in a row. One saved by Donnarumma, the other off the post. Here's the corner. Oh, good save by Donnarumma. Good save by Donnarumma from that corner kick. Two good saves, actually. Looking at the replay there. Can PSG conjure anything? Do they have a shot on target yet? They must, right? There must have been one. No, they don't. From 2 attempts, PSG have 0 shots on target. No shots on target. That's right. Bayern are balling out right now. Musiala looking good, taking on 3 defenders. Goretzka just rolling it inside. Pavard is up there. Sane putting it wide to Coman up against Nuno Mendes. He puts it to the back post. Pavard's there. Good defending from Sergio Ramos. Wow. Bayern really getting into it now. Goal kick. Oh, I thought that this was a corner. My bad. Ishmael, where is this streaming? I don't know. It depends on what country you're in. I'm watching it on DAZN in Canada. Fabian Ruiz. Mbappe. Wins a free kick. PSG try to catch Bayern sleeping there with that quick free kick. Does not happen. Alphonso Davies. Lots of room on the wings once again. Really got to question Galtier today. I mean, once again, I know that he's been questioned a lot recently based on PSG's poor form. But today, it reminds me a little bit of when Portugal played against Germany in Euro 2020. And it was so obvious what Germany were doing to them with the wing backs. Just torching Portugal in the wide areas. Sort of what we're seeing here. Of course, different set of circumstances. Different shapes of each team. In some ways, at least. Sorry, Steve meowing at me again. But just the wing play from Bayern and how much room they're getting in the wide areas is really shocking that he hasn't done anything to try and fix that. Davies, again, looking good. Back to Goretzka. Kimmich. Coman. Ball to the back post. Trying to pick out Davies there. Musiala, who's looked good in this second half. As noted by the chat. Sane can't get it under his control. Again, Neymar trying to get going on the dribble. Gives Pavard a big shove. Goretzka can't get it past Verratti. Here's Alphonso Davies on the ball. Anyone else finding this game a tad boring? What? I mean, maybe in the first half. The second half has been great, in my opinion. Again, like I was saying, all the changes that have been made, how Bayern are playing is excellent. How they're exploiting all the weaknesses of PSG at the moment. I think it's been pretty good. But that's just me. You know, it's all opinion based, right? That's just me. All the way back to Donnarumma. Donnarumma just, like, this is one of the things that I can't stand about PSG is their lack of any sort of urgency. Absolute lack of urgency. I don't know if you guys saw it, but against Marseille recently, there was a video that went a little bit viral. They're losing 2-1, and Messi and Sergio Ramos are just playing passes back and forth to each other in the midfield, just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it's something that I saw when I went to see them play against Lille last season. There's just a lack of urgency in how they play, and it's really annoying to watch. Anyway, here's Fabian Ruiz all the way to Mbappe. But then they have guys like Mbappe, so there's always a chance that they're going to find a goal out of nowhere just because they have that incredible quality in Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi. But their overall play is just, ugh. Yellow card for Pernell Kimpembe trying to take down Coman, which he was successful in doing with that trip. You always get the feeling like PSG want to, with the players that they have, with Neymar, Messi, etc., they want to sort of slowly break down teams pass by pass, dribble by dribble. And that sort of catches up to them sometimes. Goretzka. Ooh, Musiala taken out there by Sergio Ramos. Free kick Bayern. Oliver G says the entire PSG team just looks disinterested. Yeah, at times it definitely smacks of that, doesn't it? Davies. Oh, miscontrolled the ball there. Okay, so who's going to win it, says Hamed Khan. I think I'll stick with my original prediction that Bayern will. Oh my God, they're taking like 12 seconds to do a throw in. Watch along for the Benfica game tomorrow? Yes, definitely. He'll be on at the same time as Chelsea versus Borussia Dortmund, but you know I am not. I am not missing Benfica versus Club Brugge. I don't care if we have 20 people in the chat. Doesn't matter. I'm in. Kylian Mbappe all the way back. Sergio Ramos. All the way back to Donnarumma. Messi. Kimmich. Musiala, again, acres of space for Davies on the left. Up against Marquinhos. Run at him. Take him on. Sane, good touch there. Musiala. Davies goes down. Referee says, get up. Donnarumma collects. Do they try to get something going quickly, however? That is the question. Mbappe miscontrols it. Saved by Jan Sommer. Neymar. Deflected or stopped by Benjamin Pavard. And then saved by Sommer. That's got to be offside. That was the best moment we have seen from PSG. And of course, it comes from a quick counter by playing Kylian Mbappe in behind. Had he controlled that, if he was in form right now, if he wasn't coming off of an injury, maybe we're talking 1-1. But of course that's their way through. Otherwise, it's a little bit too prodding, a little bit too, they're thinking too much on the ball. But when they just play it through to someone like Mbappe and let him do the rest, that's when they look the most dangerous. The rare heavy touch off the shin. Exactly. It's not prime form Mbappe at the moment. Is Müller the biggest Bayern legend? I mean, I can't speak to that. The biggest Bayern legend of all? There's been some big ones that have gone through. Coman having some issues, but he's staying on the pitch. Ever since that trip from Kimpembe. He's been struggling a little bit, Coman. Vitinha is coming on for Danilo. Not even the biggest Müller, says Kieran Lee. Yeah, that's the thing. But you also have Der Kaiser as well. Thomas Müller is coming on, though. And I think that he will go down as a Bayern legend. That's for sure. Thomas Müller coming on. Will he have a hand in a goal like I predicted? Scoreline's not right so far. I said it would be 2-1 with Müller coming on and helping with a goal. Whether that be an assist or a goal, I don't care. A goal contribution. We'll see. Where's Mbappe? He's out there. Playing in his same old position. Müller, good touch. Gnabry. Oh, nearly. Played Kimmich through. Verratti plays it into space for Mbappe. Again, this is when they look the most dangerous. Cutting inside on Upamecano. Going back to the byline. Mbappe looking good. Played straight at De Ligt, out for a corner. Mbappe is PSG, basically, is what we are seeing definitively in this game. Yeah, Brendan, I agree with you. Coman was probably man of the match in this. Great showing from him. Marquinhos gets a header straight at Jan Sommer. Kimmich. Musiala. Ooh. Vitinha now. Can PSG turn things around? Trey, thank you for that donation. Thomas Müller chasing. He says, "Hey Adrian, you seen the recent racism that's going on in La Liga regarding Vinicius?" Yeah, it's constant. You think he should leave Spain? And what should La Liga do to stop the... I don't know if he should leave Spain. I mean, if you're La Liga, I don't expect any of these sort of leagues to do anything because they never do. They're all talk about no racism and there's no action. I can understand them to a certain extent because you can punish teams, have like, you know, real consequences, actual consequences for having racist supporters in the stands. But then you have the question of, is it fair on a sporting level to punish a team because of what certain, like a small group of fans might be doing? I don't know if it's a small group of fans. I haven't been following this that closely, but it's that constant question. So you have to have some sort of real consequences, whether that be, you know, closed stadiums for these teams. That will hurt their bottom line a lot. No one really seems to have the answer though. It's so bizarre and disheartening that it seems like it constantly keeps on coming back, these issues. But yeah, punishing the teams with point deductions, I think, is a little bit unfair to the players. But closing stadiums really hurts the teams financially. So maybe that is how you can get through to them. I don't know. I don't know. Martin N says they need to do a lifetime ban on supporters if someone breaks the rule. Yeah. Yes. Like, there's cameras everywhere. You can pick out who are doing these things. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. And yeah, Brendan, it happens all the time in Italy as well. That's why I said I don't have any faith in these leagues to actually do anything. Here's Mbappe. Nuno Mendes. Ball in. Oh. Ay, ay, ay. Goretzka down. Is he okay? Mike with another donation. Thank you, man. He says biggest win for football was Frankfurt beating West Ham in the UEL final. It was literally grassroots football versus oligarch financial doping. Wait, West Ham? West Ham? Wait, what? Wasn't it Rangers? But yeah. I think it was Rangers, right? I feel like I'm going crazy. Anyway, here's a counter. Musiala. Muller. Oh, and his strike is deflected. His strike is deflected. It is a corner kick for PSG. Semi-final. I see. He meant the semifinal. Okay. Semi-final. Got you. Ball through. Nuno Mendes. To Mbappe. 1-1. 1-1. Kylian Mbappe is PSG. Wow. The impact that he has. It's a missed opportunity for Bayern, it feels like. I mean, of course, there's still time for them to get ahead. Ooh, was Nuno Mendes offside? I think that was offside. I think Nuno was offside. It looked like his knee was offside. Yep. Offside. Disallowed. Cancel that. Cancel that goal. It is still 1-0 Bayern Munich. What is this shot that they're showing? I think this image was taken from the Eiffel Tower. It is so zoomed out. Hey, here's us showing the offside call from 20 miles away. Here's the offside call from the International Space Station. It's sad when having a big chin gets you offside. And here's the offside from my living room. Seriously. Sergio Ramos. There's Messi. Messi. Ooh, this is beautiful. Oh, that last pass by Mbappe. His left foot is not looking prime right now. Nuno. Oh my goodness, Nuno has looked excellent down this left side since oh, how did that go in? Messi's strike deflects wide. Nuno has looked incredible since Mbappe has come on. Going forward, Nuno is looking excellent. It was deflected by Pavardo. By Big Ben. Corner kick for PSG. Messi. Sommer. Did he get a touch? It's another corner. Fabian Ruiz. If Bayern can hang on to this result, going back to the Allianz Arena, it's hard to see PSG coming out of this alive. Oh, Messi with space. Wasn't a good strike. Saved by Sommer, but there was a call anyway. Holy. What's even going on in AC Milan versus Tottenham? Anything? Still the same there. Oh, Bayern, what are they doing at the back now? Fabian Ruiz to Mbappe. Mbappe across. Pavard controls, heads. Vitinha saved by Jan Sommer. Kimmich. See, you know what I was saying about a lack of urgency in PSG? They turn it on in the last 7 minutes. Now, all of a sudden, they're playing with urgency. Before, they're trying to walk the ball to the goal. Now, finally, they're showing some sort of urgency. Of course, bringing on Kylian Mbappe makes the difference. Of course. Yellow card for Neymar. Would you think that Neuer would be... would do as good as Sommer is doing right now? Yeah, of course. You think Neuer is daydreaming about skiing? Probably. De Ligt. Back to Sommer. Sommer goes long to Muller. Up against Sergio Ramos. Won by Sergio Ramos. All the way back to Pranel Kimpembe now. Messi. Mbappe. What are we calling here? What are we calling here? There's... Oh my god. That offside for Mbappe. Oof. It's a knee and a boot. It's a knee and half a boot offside. Rooftop angle. Yeah, man. Taken from the penthouse suite across the road. Now, Bayern trying to attack down the left through Alphonso Davies. Up against Marquinhos and Vitinha. He cannot get the pass off. That's well defended by Sergio Ramos. You're mean to PSG. What? What are you talking about? I'm just calling it like I see it. The point, the fact is that they didn't show up until about the 80th minute or so. Davies. You can be running side by side, but if one guy has a size 9 and the other a size 10, it's off. Ronaldo is GOAT. Rabona, you were mean to him in World Cup. Okay. Stanisic is coming off for Bayern. Stanisic on for Sane. All the cigarettes being smoked. Okay. I mean, having gone to a game at PSG, actually, you know what? The security guards were pretty on it when it comes to getting people to put out cigarettes and stuff. Of course, there's some that get away with it, but a lot of that is just the pyro. Behind Jan Sommer's goal right now, that entire section is just flags, pyro, drums. They actually have an incredible ultra section. Davies. Kimmich. Gnabry. Bayern just trying to manage the game here with 4 minutes remaining. Benjamin Pavard. Ooh, not good. Pavard up against Messi. Messi's trying to slip in behind him. Benjamin Pavard's there. Did he get ball? Ooh, he's already on a yellow, isn't he? He is. That's it. He's gone. Took Messi out. Second yellow. He is gone. Benjamin Pavard. So it looks like it's going to be Alphonso Davies and João Cancelo starting the next match. Unless Mezraoui is back. He went over the ball. Let's see. Yeah, what is he doing? He scissored him. That one angle, it looked okay. That's a horrible tackle. Horrible tackle. Right on the edge of the box. Horrible, horrible tackle from Benjamin. Breaking Benjamin. Benjamin breaking Messi there. Messi, is he going to whip it in at the near post? Or is Neymar going to play it in for a header? Neymar plays it in. Hits the first defender. Now again, Sergio Ramos. Decent header. On the roof of the goal. Benjamin unbuttoned. About a minute or so left. A minute and a half here. Bayern through Jan Sommer. Hoofing it up. Love a good hoof ball. Verratti. Verratti loses out to Gnabry. Dwelling on the ball a little bit there. Decent from Bayern down this right side. Even with a man down, they're still attacking. Stanisic. And they win a foul. I wonder how much a Rabona TV advertising spot would cost for a match. You mean if I was to become a partner of UEFA, of the UEFA Champions League? God. That would be a lot. A lot. I couldn't even guess. Is this live really? No, it's not. It's not. This is pre-recorded. Kimmich. Ooh. Was looking for that driven ball in behind for someone to just get a touch on, but Donnarumma grabs it. Can he get PSG going? Oh, that was a foul apparently. This match is all but over. Free kick for PSG. Can they get going in the other direction quickly? Or are they going to dwell on the ball? Here's Neymar. And he cannot get it past his defender. And that's it. Bayern have won this one 1-0, which is very, very important when you consider that they're playing the next match at the Allianz Arena, which is going to be incredibly difficult. In fact, let me just look at something real quick. Let me see what their home record is this season. Bayern. Fixtures. Home. Not a single loss. The best that opposition have done against them has been 4 draws. The rest are wins for Bayern. Look, I think it's going to take something incredible from PSG. Yes, they will have Kylian Mbappe back for the next leg. Of course, so long as he doesn't get injured. That's in a long time, isn't it? A lot can happen between the first and the second leg of these matches. Yeah, March 8th. March 8th is the second leg. A lot can happen from now until then. So we'll see. We'll see. But this one ends 1-0 Bayern. Well-deserved win, you have to say. I mean, PSG didn't really come alive until the last 10, 15 minutes, something like that. Basically, as soon as Kylian Mbappe got onto the pitch. Because without him, this attack is ponderous. It is slow. Just a complete lack of urgency, really, as we were talking about before. Let's quickly go through the ticker. Let's thank Trey, Mike Harstad, Zach, Kovac, Muzai Records, Migs, got to get it right, and Merzad for all of that. Thank you for your donations, guys. Thank you to everyone in the chat for coming through. Krenar, I'm sorry about PSG. Unfortunate. Matt Campbell. Did Fonzie get Messi's shirt? I don't know. Maybe. They were chatting. They were, oh no, he's chatting with Neymar before the game. He was chatting with Neymar before. But yeah, Matt, thanks for coming out. Brendan, Pirates, Zuri, Messi PSG, PH Tuber, Justin, Cynthia. Thank you to all of our moderators. Cynthia, Zach, Leif, and Miguel. All of them were out here. Maximus, everybody who came out, thank you. We will be back tomorrow. It's probably a match that a lot of you won't be watching, but I will be watching it and keeping an eye on Borussia Dortmund versus Chelsea. So thank you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Happy Valentine's Day. Love ya.